on, guys? It's your boy Killer Cam Friend coming back at you with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. And today we're going to be going over a little bit of a lineup update for you and some gameplay with the new Blitz Promo Master Steve Smith and of course Night Train Lane on the Legends team. Both really good cards. Both the best at their respective positions. So, before we get into this, I just want to say sorry about the little bit of a hiatus. I was a little busy over Thanksgiving and the week following. So, sorry about that. I'm going to try to do my best to post daily, or at least every other day, videos for you guys. So, we're getting back into the swing of things. But without further ado, let's hop right into this. Alright, boys, so we are here. Let's go ahead and check out the squad and the new additions that we have made. Now, in this gameplay, I actually just picked up Jeff Saturday, so Jeff Saturday was not on the team for this gameplay. But the best center in the game, he does get Secure Protector for 1 AP and Post Up for 1 AP, which are two very good abilities. A lot of people are playing Jeff Saturday at either right or left tackle because Secure Protector is so good on the edge, and we do not have a 1 AP Secure Protector yet on the edge. It really defends against any of those really quick block shed moves. It also is pretty much edge protector, but it also helps against double or nothing, speedster, things like that you get instant wins off the edge. For our other abilities set up, we do have Jonathan Ogden with 1 AP, edge protector. Before this, I was using Trent Williams, but I did upgrade to Jonathan Ogden. Of course, he's going to get that Legends Cam. 94 overall. We do have Alan Faneca, who, if you guys see here, he's going to get 0 AP Puller Elite. So a really good ability for Alan Faneca. And my left guard does pull quite a bit because 0-1 trap. Obviously, I always run it with my receivers to the left, which means my left guard is always going to be my pulling guard on that particular run, and that 0 AP Puller Elite is going to do an excellent job at really helping me get better blocking. It's really going to seal up any kind of run lane, and it honestly helps against inside stuffs. He doesn't get shedded too crazy against inside stuffs. So, anyways, that's my O-line. We also have Tristan Wirfs with 1 AP Edge Protector from the Harvest promo. At tight end, we did, of course, pick up Darren Waller, the second fastest tight end in the game. Right now, O.J. Howard just came out for the Blitz promo, and he's going to have 92 speed. But all around, I think Darren Waller is a little bit better. So, of course, we do have Darren Waller at tight end 1 AP short and elite, and same thing with Todd Heap here. He's also going to get that 1 AP short and elite. Now, for this, I do have short in and route tech on Steve Smith right here. You don't really have to have both of these things, but you will get better catching inside the numbers on short passes with this. And I am using Route Tech because it really helps Fry on those C routes. Some people don't think Route Tech's that great this year, but I really do like Route Tech, especially on my outside receiver. And then Randy Moss, of course, is going to have 0 AP Deep Out Elite, which is just such a crazy thing in this game because agging is so OP. Of course, you guys know that. You guys have been playing against Harold Carmichael for a month or two now. So, of course, Randy Moss is going to be really OP. And then if we check out the team chem here, we do have 42 out of 40 legends. Our wide receiver 2 and our slot receiver is going to be Art Monk. We actually were using Mike Wallace before, but we upgraded to Art Monk. Pretty much the same route running all around, but actually he's going to be 6'3", with really good jumping, really good speed, really good acceleration, catching all around the board. 84 break tackle. Art Monk is an animal out there. He also does get 1 AP Deep Out Elite, which I will usually have on him. I actually am messing with a joystick on Barry right now, but that is not something that I would normally have on Barry Sanders. I don't think it is that crazy this year. I was just messing with it a little bit. And of course, at the helm, we do have Aaron Rodgers with set feet lead and Hot Route Master. I really feel like I need that Hot Route Master ability at this point in the year. It really helps open up your offense so much if you are good with Hot Route Master. And then we did pick up the new Jim Taylor, who is going to get 0 AP Honorary Lineman. Now, I don't know how crazy this is, because I don't have any I-form or even under center runs in my playbook outside of goal line whatsoever. So I guess it could be helpful in certain situations if you are one of those people that runs I-form stretch or dive all game. This is a really OP player. He's also pretty much a running back out there. He has really good impact block at 91, but he also has 93 speed on Legends team, 93 strength, Really good awareness, carrying. He actually has 80 catching and pretty decent short route running too. So all around, great pickup right here. Also has 95 break tackle, which is just incredible from the fullback position. This is pretty much a running back with 93 speed, 96 excel out there, and he actually does play backup running back for me. Sometimes I do sub him in if I want a little bit more power in my game, because obviously Barry Sanders is not a power back. But if we move over here to the defense, we do see at free safety 1, we actually have Rudy Ford, which is may seem a little bit weird to you guys, but he does get 1 AP deep route KO, which is why I'm using him. He also gets 1 AP pick artist, but I feel like deep route KO is extremely valuable in this game with the man coverage meta. And then at free safety 2, I actually have Deion Sanders, and I'm actually going to play him up top at safety in the dollar defense that I've been running. I'm actually a little bit mixed on what I want to do with my defense specifically. I've been testing out different abilities. Clay Matthews right now, I do have double or nothing, and then Lawrence Taylor had double or nothing in edge threat. In the gameplay though, I did not have those abilities activated. I actually had deep out zone KO and pick artist on Mike Haynes, and then I forgot what I did with my other AP. Oh, I had under pressure on Clay Matthews, which does help. Adrian Wilson is a new pickup for the team too. Really good user. 6'3", 93 speed on the Legends theme team. And he actually gets 0 AP secure tackler, which is really going to help make your opponent not break a ton of tackles if you conservative tackle. So if you hit stick, it's a little bit different. That's more of an enforcer thing, but secure tackler is going to make sure that your opponent does not break any tackles when you do conservative tackle. Jeremy Chin, of course, with the 0 AP pick artist. Kiko Alonso right there has 0 AP crusher or demoralizer, one of the two. But that's nice to have. Oh, it's actually deflator. He has 0 AP deflator, but the only time he's ever going to see the field is on kickoffs. If you guys did do the Latin American History Month stuff, this Kiko Alonso does get 0 AP deflator. If you guys didn't know that, definitely go ahead and put him in your lineup at backup, and go ahead and make sure you activate that, because it will force a fumble every now and then, which is really big in this game. And then at CB1, we are finally getting to the good part. We do have Mike Haynes with pick artist 1 AP. Usually I would have deep out zone KO on him right here for 1 AP as well. But like I said, I'm messing with some abilities. At CB2, of course, the new Night Train lane. I like to play Night Train in the slot for the most part. 95 speed, 93 excel, incredible man zone press coverage. He's an absolute demon out there in the box. He's also very good as well, with 81 block shed and 93 hit power, which is incredible for a corner. Of course, Night Train, he's actually a bigger corner as well. I believe he's 6'1". Yeah, 6'1", 194 pounds, and he lays the boom out there. At our cornerback 3 position, we have Casey Hayward, who is actually a very underrated card. He gets pick artist for 0, and at the same time, he gets deep route KO for 2. So he's the only player in the game that can get 2 AP combined, deep route KO and pick artist. So this card is extremely valuable if you guys do run man coverage. Of course, we have Richard Seymour with 0 AP defensive rally, Tony Saragusa with 0 AP goal line stuff, and one of our other new pickups is going to be Merlin Olsen, who is a very good card. He's going to be 90 speed, 92 excel, 93 block shed, 93 power move, 93 finesse move at the defensive tackle position. He's a little bit undersized at 6'5", 270, but he makes an impact out there. This is by far the best defensive tackle in the game. As far as abilities go, he does get 1 AP double or nothing and 2 AP edge threat. If you do want to run him off the edge, not a bad idea at all. He's pretty much a edge rusher out there. Merlin Olsen, a really good card. Other than that, we don't have a whole lot of new lineup updates for you. I do have Isaiah Polamayu at sub linebacker 2, and he is going to play as my slot corner, who is going to blitz a lot at $1 for me. So like I said, I moved primarily to dollar. I do run nickel over some, and I run nickel 3-5 wide some. It just really depends on what my opponent's doing on offense, if they're running the ball, if they're passing the ball, what formations they come out in. So enough of the team update. Let's hop right into this gameplay. Sorry I took so long on this. All right, so we are in the Legend Division, and we're 4-2 on the season. Our 2 losses both coming to Tamir, who is a really, really good opponent. And we're going to load right into our game, and we see right off the rip, we are in our opponent's Super Bowl. We're going to be playing Alex 2K, somebody that I played a ton of times last year. On current gen, he's a pretty good player. He got 20-plus wins in Weekend League pretty much every week last year. I have not played him yet on next gen, so I'm not sure how good he is. I know some of my friends have played him on next gen this year, and they say he's not like he was last year on current gen. I don't know how good he actually is, but a lot of the people that I play with, lab with every day, made the MCS, or at least the double elimination tournament, so their standards are a lot higher than most. As we see here, we're going to be starting out kicking the ball off to our opponent, and he does have Randy Moss returning kicks, so he has at least a decent team. He also has Darren Waller right here, who is going to be at fullback for him, and to start the game, he's going to be in this stack formation, stack Y flex, I believe what it's called, as we miss a tackle. He threw it to the running back that was manned up, and he's going to keep coming out in this stack Y flex. I'm expecting that throw quite a bit this game. I know people that run this formation really, really love to quick throw that little corner route, I believe it is. It's really, really good at beating man coverage. Zone's a little bit different. As we see there, we do get a little pressure off the edge. I'm running primarily dollar right now. I think it's probably the best defense in the game. If you do run it right, there's just so many ways you can make so many different adjustments. And right here, our opponent's going to throw it into double coverage. And he does not throw an interception, which is definitely a little frustrating. But what can you really expect with high balls in Madden 23? And we see here he's going to audible to this empty formation. I couldn't quite get back to that post route. I knew it was coming. I'm not sure exactly what the play is called, but these guys love to run this certain play out of the empty Y Saint. It's a really, really good play. It's got 2 post, a corner route, and 2 flat routes. And we'll see later on in this game he's going to go back to that pretty frequently. As he keeps coming out in this stack formation, going to dump it down to the running back again. This time he's going to lose a couple yards because, again, it was manned up. And right here he's going to come out in a tight formation, and he threw it right at us. Unfortunately, we could not get the interception. Then we whiffed on the tackle. And he is going to pick up almost the first down, but now it's going to be 4th down and inches. And he's going to come out in a strong formation where he's going to run a fullback dive and dive over the top with Darren Waller. So he's going to pick up the first down. And then on 1st and 10, he's going to come out in I form. We set up our run defense, so we feel pretty confident here. And then again, we just stop him. It's going to be 3rd and 13. So I really feel good about my run defense in the red zone. I don't give up too many touchdowns to runners right here. And he's going to hit Randy Moss on that post route over the top again out of that empty formation. Really, really frustrating. My user didn't get quite back to it, but even if they did, a high ball post route to Randy Moss is really, really hard to intercept. As we see, we come out here on offense, and we're going to run the ball to start the game. He is in dollar. I believe he's running 2-man under, just straight cover 2-man with safety help over the top. And we're going to be looking for this C route to Steve Smith every single time. He's going to run man coverage. As we see, we pick up a massive gain right there. And I was going to keep hurrying up until he gave us a different look, because cover 2-man, that C route's going to fry pretty much every single time. I actually have route tech and short and elite on Steve Smith just because he gets short and elite for free in the 4th slot and route tech for 2 in the last slot. So I don't know if that really stacks at all. I don't know if it helps him beat man coverage. Route tech should do his job enough, but it will give us that better catching inside on short passes. Right here, he's going to come out in DB Fire 2, and I actually had a really, really nice dot to the sideline on that wheel route. But we did get it under pressure and accurate, which definitely sucks. But on the very next play, we're going to find Darren Waller on the hot routed tight end angle route, which is such a good route in Madden 23, especially against man coverage. And then on 1st and goal, we're going to try to punch it into the end zone with Barry Sanders. We could not quite get in, but he was offsides. So a couple plays later, we're going to get in with a quarterback sneak. If you're that close to the end zone, quarterback sneak is probably your best bet. Right here, that should have been an interception for sure. I think Carmichael's on a comeback route. I think he's expecting zone coverage and trying to hit us with a beater over the top before half. But that most definitely should have been an interception. He threw that right on the break, and Dion was right there to almost pick it off. So a little bit unfortunate for us. We did not get the interception, but it's going to result in him taking a big sack, and then on 4th and 16, he's just going to run a Hail Mary. The pressure starts to get to him, so he tosses it up, and we're going to pick that ball off. So we're going to go into half 7-7, tied game. We're going to get the ball. And after receiving the ball at half, we're going to run the ball, get no yards. And then on this 2nd and 10, we're going to find a nice little dot to the sideline. That's going to be our new addition, Art Monk, who is an absolute animal. He gets 1 AP short and elite, and then also 1 AP deep out elite. He is a 6'3", 94 speed monster out there. Art Monk is a really, really good card. I was using Mike Wallace before, but Art Monk I think is just a little bit better. As we try to find Todd Heap there on the seam streak, I probably shouldn't have highballed it. But after playing Madden 23 for so long, you kind of get into a habit of highballing stuff that you probably shouldn't highball. As we see on 2nd and 10, we are going to pick up about 8 yards on the ground, and then 3rd and 2, we're going to go back to Barry right again. If he's going to keep coming out in dollar, I'm going to pound the rock until he proves to us that he can stop it. So big 3rd and 11, or big 2nd and 11 right here, and he comes straight man coverage across the board. We're going to find Steve Smith again on that C route. He's able to get over the top of that cloud flat there on the left. So he's going to get the ball back. We are up 7, and took quite a little bit of time off on that drive. So there's really only about a minute left in the 3rd quarter. As he gets the ball back, he's going to run stretch twice, not really gain a whole lot of yards, and that's when he's going to go back to his empty White Saint play. And he was abusing these flat routes on these last couple drives. He's going to throw that as much as possible. As we see, Breece Hall picks up a nice little gain on 4th and inches right there. I knew 0-1 trap was coming, but I couldn't set my defense up quite fast enough. So a little bit unfortunate for us. But he is down 7 with the ball, and we see, again, he's going to go back to 0-1 trap. This time we are able to shoot it in the backfield. He's going to lose about 2 yards, and he's going to go ahead and hurry up here. And hopefully we can make a play. I didn't like my defense, though. If you don't like your defense, call a timeout. It's not a big deal. It is nice to have the timeouts at the end of the game, but I would rather have a defense set up that I do like, as we see our man Merlin Olsen there getting the big tackle. And then on this play, just a really, really crazy play by Night Train. That is a deep post route that usually beats man coverage, but Night Train just really jumped it. I've never really seen anybody jump that route quite like that. I don't know if it's his play recognition or what, but he jumped that route, and we see on 2nd and 10, we could not get our feet in bounds on the corner route. So 3rd and 10, I'm going to go here to bunch, and we see that I was getting really good separation on that corner route, and the streak bumped the DB into my receiver, so I lost that separation, and I tried to anticipation throw that corner route. It would have been a touchdown in any other situation, but unfortunately for us, it was an interception, so he's going to get the ball back on a money drive to hopefully tie the game, or even go up 1 with a 2-point conversion with a chance to win it. Right here, I was base aligned, and actually that slot receiver on the right side was not manned up at all. He kept hurrying up and throwing to the flats, but if he would have thrown to that slot receiver, it probably would have been a massive gain, or maybe even a touchdown. So I'm going to go off baseline here, make sure I have my my alignment set to default, and I'm going to try to play for that little flat route that he keeps loving to throw. As again, he goes to it here. Our man's just bumping, so he's able to throw that every single time. Really, really frustrating. But we do see that both of our pass rushers are glowing orange, so we're going to try to get a little bit of pressure there. He doesn't have any edge protectors, but I also don't have any edge threats on the field right now, so a little bit frustrating. Right there, Chin with Pick Artist. I really would like him to animate on that. He's going to abuse that flat route as much as possible, and it's really, really frustrating. Right here, oh, he's going to hit the corner route. He's going to just sneak it in there behind my 20-yard curl flat. Really, really frustrating. If I would have had it at 15, that would have been an interception. That would have been game over. And again, he's going to go right back to the flat. I actually put a 0-yard hard flat right there to defend that, but it couldn't get out to it fast enough. It is Lawrence Taylor. I do understand that, but still, there's not really much I can do besides that to try to guard that. It's literally manned up, and I can't move him any closer. Right there. Oh, he's going to throw it to Randy Moss on that post route, and it was not open at all. He got an under pressure penalty right there for whatever reason. And again, he's going to throw to the flat. But if he would have had an accurate pass there on that last pass attempt, it would have been a touchdown. On 4th and 2, he's going to go to this quick throw. My user wasn't quite there. If we were there, that definitely would have been an interception. I was expecting that 100%. And then with only one timeout, 15 seconds left, he's going to run stretch, which I do not think was the best play call. But 2nd and goal from the 9. He is down 7 points with a chance to go and tie this game or even take the lead with a 2-point conversion. Now this is a huge play right here. There's only 15 seconds left. So if this play takes any kind of time to develop and he doesn't, if he catches the pass inbounds and doesn't get the touchdown, which right here he is going to throw a little check down on a flat route for whatever reason, and he is going to hurry up and not get the play off. So that play took about 7 or 8 seconds all the way through, and he threw it short of the end zone and he couldn't get out of bounds. So I don't think that was the best play call by my opponent, but GG's to Alex 2K. He did message me after the game and told me that I got bailed out because I spent money on this game to buy my team, which honestly I haven't spent a crazy amount of money on this game one way or the other, but he definitely said some pretty hateful stuff. I still want to include this game though. It was a very, very good game, and it was the debut for my new players. I went ahead and bought my team back, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, make sure you're notified for all incoming Madden 23 Ultimate Team content from your boy. It's Killer Cam Friend. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.